In the vast world of video game genres, from action-packed shooters to sweeping open-world adventures, survival horror stands out as the most powerful, immersive, and emotionally impactful form of interactive entertainment. While other genres offer excitement, power fantasies, or escape, survival horror offers something far more compelling: vulnerability. It challenges players not just to win, but to endure. It invites them into terrifying, atmospheric worlds where every sound, shadow, and scarce resource matters. For its unmatched ability to combine emotion, storytelling, strategy, and atmosphere, survival horror deserves recognition as the greatest video game genre of all time. One of the defining characteristics of survival horror is its emotional depth. While many video games focus on empowering the player, survival horror often does the opposite. It strips players down, placing them in the role of someone who is unprepared, outmatched, and afraid. This emotional tension, born from fear and uncertainty, is what makes the experience so memorable. When a player steps into a dark corridor with only a few bullets left and a flickering flashlight, their heartbeat rises, not just because of the monsters around the corner, but because they care about surviving. That sense of emotional investment is rare and powerful, making the genre more than just scary. It's personal. Survival horror also excels in crafting immersive environments. Games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Dead Space are not just scary, they're atmospheric masterpieces. Sound design plays a crucial role. Distant footsteps, dripping water, creaking floorboards, and sudden silences create a world that feels alive and unpredictable. Visuals too are carefully designed to unsettle players, using dim lighting, claustrophobic spaces, and disturbing imagery to keep them on edge. Every detail contributes to a sense of place and dread that draws players deeper into the game world, creating a level of immersion that few other genres can match. In addition to emotional and atmospheric strengths, survival horror stands apart for its emphasis on strategy and resource management. Players are often given limited supplies, scarce ammo, healing items, and save opportunities, which forces them to make careful, tactical decisions. Every encounter becomes a gamble. Should you fight the monster or flee and conserve bullets? This scarcity turns ordinary gameplay elements into life or death decisions, adding tension and thoughtfulness to every moment. Unlike action games where players can rush forward with little consequence, survival horror demands patience, planning, and often creativity to make it through alive. Narrative also plays a vital role in why survival horror excels. Many of the most celebrated survival horror games are also praised for their complex, emotionally resonant stories. Silent Hill 2 explores guilt, trauma, and the human mind in a way that transcends traditional horror. The Last of Us is not just a game about infected monsters, it's a story about love, loss, and the painful cost of survival. These narratives don't simply serve the gameplay. They are interwoven with it, making the player feel that every step through the darkness matters not just for survival, but for understanding the world and the characters who inhabit it. Another reason survival horror is so beloved is its staying power. The genre has evolved over time without losing its core identity. Early classics like Resident Evil laid the groundwork for what survival horror could be, with its fixed camera angles, puzzle solving, and tension-filled pacing. Later entries in indie games like Outlast or Amnesia: The Dark Descent pushed the genre into new directions, removing combat entirely in favor of hiding and fleeing, making players feel more helpless. This ability shows how the genre can innovate while still keeping its core appeal intact. In conclusion, survival horror is the best video game genre of all time because it provides a unique experience that no other genre can replicate. By combining rich atmosphere, emotional storytelling, strategic gameplay, and immersive design, survival horror offers more than just entertainment. It offers an unforgettable journey into the darkest parts of both the world and the self, and in a medium built on interactivity and emotion that makes it truly exceptional.